Is this Republican senator with us or against us? Let's find out. Recently, Florida Senator Rick Scott criticized Democrats for attempting to avoid an impeachment trial for DHS Secretary Mayorkas, calling it a violation of Senate rules and possibly unconstitutional. He emphasizes that the House of Representatives adopted 2 articles of impeachment against Secretary Mayorkas, citing repeated violations of laws enacted by Congress regarding immigration and border security. One of the things that stuck out to me was H.R. 863 Article 2 Breach of Public Trust Section number 5 and 6. With the quickness, this statement is saying that Mayorkas prevented or delayed the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Inspector General from accessing records and information it needed to investigate, audit, inspect, and review the department's programs and operations. By doing this action, it made it difficult for the OIG to do its job effectively, which includes reporting to Congress about the department's activities. This is seen as a bad thing because it suggests that Mayorkas may be trying to hide something or prevent oversight of the department's actions. Now, this is an unpopular opinion if you are where I am from, but oversight is important to ensure that government agencies are working properly and following the law. When officials obstruct oversight, it can undermine accountability and transparency in the government, which are crucial for a functioning democracy. You know, democracy is something that Democrats love to talk about, but not be about it. Just like we previously pointed out, is one of the many reasons why this has led Senator Scott to accuse Mayorkas of knowingly making false statements and obstructing lawful oversight of the Department of Homeland Security to hide the consequences of his failure to comply with the law. The senator also highlighted that millions of migrants have illegally entered the United States annually, with many unlawfully remaining, attributing this to Mayorkas' actions. Scott criticizes Senate Democrats for attempting to avoid their duty to conduct a trial, calling their efforts a direct attack on democratic processes and institutions. He connects this issue to broader Democratic actions, accusing them of wanting to eliminate the filibuster, radically change the U.S. Supreme Court, and now trash the impeachment process. Scott emphasizes the need for a thorough trial, urging Vice President Harris to fulfill her constitutional duty as the presiding officer of the trial. He criticizes President Biden and his administration for creating a crisis at the southern border, with Mayorkas being described as a puppet for this lawless administration. Senator Scott highlights the consequences of Mayorkas' failures, including allowing criminals, drugs, and terrorists into communities, leading to real harm and loss of life for Americans. The senator concludes by calling for Mayorkas to either resign or face a full and thorough trial, stating that the American people deserve an administration and DHS secretary willing to secure the border. But chances are Mayorkas will never resign, because this is what he said a couple of months ago during Super Bowl week.
The allegations are baseless, and I'm focused on the work, which was what brings me to Las Vegas today.
Republicans have indicated they may hold another vote, and they might have the numbers at that point to impeach you. If that happened, would you consider stepping aside?
No, I would not.
Now, is Senator Rick Scott with us or against us? He appears to be advocating for what he believes in the best interests of the American people, particularly in the terms of border security and immigration enforcement. His concerns about Secretary Mayorkas and the alleged failures in these areas suggest that he is trying to hold the administration accountable for its actions,